Good morning. It's day number 5, Friday, 10 a.m., July 3rd, and everyone cleared out the campsite. All right, so we are on some cutoff trail. Well, I didn't choose to go to Gulfside Trail because this seemed like a shorter route, but this is horrible, the way this is. So just imagine those rocks over there, and then you're just like going from rock to rock to rock. The trail that they told me that this leads to is called Six Husbands. Just talked to a gentleman. He said Six Husbands is really, really, really bad. Amadeus wouldn't like to walk down that way. So he said the best way for me to go would get up to Mount Washington and go down that way. Which means we went the wrong direction, or we have to backtrack and go up the mountain instead of going down. But you know, beautiful scenery out here. This is the problem though with Amadeus. I have to get down below the tree line in order to set up camp. He ate all his food already, so we don't have any more dog food with us. I do have food, my food that maybe he can eat, but my hope is to get as close to the car as we can today. And with Amadeus in the shape that he's in, he's slowing everything down, like seriously. So this is do not bring a dog when you're hiking the Whites. They can't do it. So we've gotten to our next junction. If I go this way, I'm going to be heading up the mountain towards Mount Washington, and then this way is Six Husbands Trail. All right, we are going to be going down Six Husbands Trail. Some guy mentioned that it was really rough, that Amadeus wouldn't like going down that way, that there's a lot of places that are so steep that there's ladders. But my alternative is to go up, and I don't want to go up, I want to go down. So maybe we can figure out a way of getting Amadeus down with some rope and a harness of some sort. I really want to get off this mountain, so does he. It is fun. I mean, it'd be a lot funner if I didn't have Amadeus. And I know I keep harping on this, but I really feel sorry for him. I feel like I'm a bad owner, a bad dog owner. As much as I love him, seeing his condition, it's not good. So I want to get him off of here as soon as possible. And then maybe some other day, some other time, I'll come back. It looks like we'll be cutting a trip short because I don't think he'll be able to walk much. Okay, this is what I was talking about. The mountain goes out, curves around. You can see how it curves around. So basically we're going to follow this and go down the other side. There's no turning back now. It's deceptive though, because it looks so peaceful, right? It looks like a meadow on top of a mountain. We'll soon find out. I gotta tie Amadeus to my pack because he doesn't want to follow. So this way he's forced to follow me. If not, he'll throw himself on the ground, and we'll be caught up here at nighttime, and it'll be so cold we'll probably both die. So he's coming along. Oh, almost fell. That's why you need walking poles. You lose balance, you can hold yourself up. So now looking at that road doesn't look too bad. It would have gone up over and up over these cliffs up to Mount Washington. And then maybe taking the road down. Oops, bumped the camera. But instead of going up and doing that, we're gonna go this way and go down. This one here is going to be a little tough for us to get down. Not me, I could just slide down it, but him, somebody slide down and bust his face on the rocks down there. Yeah, this Six Husband Trail, this is nothing compared to what we just went through. I didn't do much filming because it was so difficult. See Amadeus, he doesn't even want to come. Come! Amadeus, come! Oh, seems like we reached part of the mountain where the trees are bigger. So we're definitely out of the alpine zone. Looks like we're gonna be going down the caves. This place is pretty cool. So how high we were, that was the mountain. So we've come down a considerable amount, but it's still, we're very high up from the level where the road is at. This place looks pretty confusing, so I want to take a little break, get some water, and then get going again. So now it looks like we're out of the rocks. I mean, these mountains are all made of rocks, but you can see the ground here is covered with pine needles, so it makes it a little softer to walk on. And the rocks, they're not as jagged. These walks are a little more worn down, a little smoother. We should be coming up to a stream, and then we'll refill in the water. And basically didn't have any water up there when I took the last break. Maybe an inch at the bottom of my Nalgene bottle, but we'll refill, get a whole liter, and then drink some while we're there. Okay, so the first signs of water, at least condensing into a stream. I hear the stream off to my left, which is north of our location. I think Amadeus is going to stop here and get some water. Yep, I knew it. Look at these big boulders here. Now that's one giant crack. There's just a couple of grouping of boulders here. Little areas down in here. People can go exploring. I'm not in the mood for exploration, I'm in the mood for evacuation. So, is that stream I was talking about. Feels good to get off the mountain. Well, I'm still on the mountain, but at least I'm down by the stream. I'll take off my boots for a little bit. Time is now 4:50. I'll hang out here maybe half an hour and then put my boots back on and keep heading down the mountain. It's beautiful. Now this isn't stuff you want to go swimming in. The water here is about almost 40 degrees, maybe around there. So it's really, really cold. You don't want to swim in that. I wanted to take a bath yesterday, and the water was so cold that I washed some clothes, and the water was so cold like I could only wash like 3 or 4 things at a time, and then my hands would be frozen. So I can't imagine putting my whole body in this water. Shock to the system. It's been about a half an hour now. It's time for us to leave. A lot of what they call gnats and no-see-ums by the water. As soon as I took off this black sweater or the black jacket, they just kept trying to bite my arms. So, Amadeus, come! So I put the jacket back on. They kept trying to go in my ears and all that, and my nose. So that's why I got the mask on, or the net. All right, we've had enough walking today. It's 7:30. We won't make it back to the car. So this nice little open area was here. What better place to camp? You know, get a little breeze coming in. But hopefully that won't be too much to freeze us overnight. So I'm gonna see if I can wash up my armpits and stuff. I'm funky. Alright, so let's just take a look here where I'll be sleeping tonight.